Hello loves, how are you doing, good and precious people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time stopping by, welcome to the world of positivity and good food. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to support me. So today we are making roasted potatoes, stir-fry beef and veggies. So guys, I love this meal and believe it's a healthy balance of all the nutrients that we need on a daily. It can be served as lunch or dinner. With that being said, let's get to it, loves. Washed my potatoes. In most cases, people use Irish potatoes only for making this recipe, but in our case, we also use ngwashe because why not? And I'll go ahead and steam them for 5 minutes because I wanted them to be a bit softer or steamed. But you can also prepare them without steaming or anything. But that means you'll increase your prep time in the oven. I proceeded to preheat my oven for 10 minutes at 200 degrees. And as that was happening, I poured some oil into a bowl and used different spices that I had in the kitchen. I used coriander, turmeric, cloves, salt, which I added into the oil. I also added some chili flakes and cumin powder, black pepper, and paprika. So basically, when adding these spices, I let the spirit of my ancestors guide me since I didn't use any measuring cups. Afterwards, I used my fork to whisk the spices and the oil nicely and set it aside. I hope you still remember the potatoes we steamed earlier because this is the time they come in handy. They have steamed well, and at this point, as you can see, I want to cut them. I'll cut them into my desired sizes and throw them into another cooking pot so that I can mix everything together and cut them big. Don't let the Kenyan economy stress you. Or if you want them to cook easily or to cook faster, for the cooking time to be a bit fast, you can cut them into reasonably small sizes depending on the minutes you're willing to wait for them to cook. I cut them into big sizes because I was willing to wait longer and I wanted big portions. So it's also your choice, but remember, we're not stressing ourselves, so cut them big, boo. After I was done with chopping, I took out my oven tray, cleaned it again, and spread oil generously with the generosity of a mubaba in the streets of Nairobi, you know. Yeah. I then took my diced potatoes and poured the spices mixture into the pot, and mixed it, like my wealth and sanity depends on it, because really it kind of does. The way oil prices have hiked, it kind of does, by the way. This was also to ensure the spice gets into the potatoes awesomely, because I didn't give them time to really set for the spices to set in, really, because if you want the spices to set in that nicely, you can do this process prior, before, like 2 hours before you want to cook the potatoes. But in my case, I was late and I wanted to eat dinner, and this is what I wanted to eat, so I had to do what I had to do at that time. So after all that shaking and all that mixing, I spread my potatoes on the oiled oven tray na kuzipanga kama mizigo ya Gikomba jamani, juu at this point inabidi I had to put the back side up, or the upside back, just the way you can see it there. And after that, we were going in the oven. Remember, our oven had already preheated for some time, and it was ready and waiting for us to just put the potatoes so that they can get roasted, and then we turn over to our stir fry. You see, I'm using the same cooking pot for the stir fry because it still has some spices. And here, you guys know that we do not dispose anything in the kitchen that should be utilized. So we're utilizing even the spices in our sufuria. So to prepare the stir fry, I used onions and garlic first. Just normal diced red onions, garlic, cooking oil. Our nyanyas went in and tunakoroga hapo kidogo tukingoja kaive. Kakishaiva, when you see me pounding those nyanyas with the cooking stick ama the kamwiko, you know it is ready, and we set it aside. We start preparing the beef. Hiyo mafuta tunajua ni expensive, lakini mwaga kwa pan. Then chukua nyama yako ya 100 ama ya 50, wekelea kwa hiyo pan. Usiogope, economy iko vile inataka, so usiogope. Chukua tukanyama kako kani kamia, kama nika 50 ongeza kwa hiyo pan. Na usisahau kukakoroga every other time. Koroga that beef ndio isishikilie chini. Koroga until you get a nice brown and golden color out of it. Now I'll just stop talking so that you can see the korogaring process, and make sure imeiva vizuri kama nini, matoke ya mkisi. Ukifunika hivyo kama vile umeona nimefunika hapo, dakika 2-3 zikisha funua, koroga bado hadi hive. Tumesema if it's not evying like mkisi's matokes, we are not lefting the korogaring. Koroga it very well, and slowly but sure you'll start seeing the beef browning, turning its color to a nice brown. Now you know it's imeanza kuiva. Ukiona imeanza kufanya hivyo, unaanza kudondosha kamate juu imeanza kuiva. At this point, after a lot of kufunika na kufunua, our beef is ready. You can see that nice golden and brown color. Then unakumbuka kale kakitu tulichanganya, kanyanya, kitunguu, and garlic, and to mafuta and to spice, that one. Pour it in. Now this is what we call stir fry my way. There are other many ways of making stir fry, but now this is what we call stir fry Aurelia's way. Koroga it nicely. After umeka koroga, kafunikie kaive vizuri, kwani iko nini? Tuko na haraka ya kukula, tunasikia njaa ndio, lakini oven pia ukumbuke iko na tuvitu ndani, so pia tunangoja tuvitu tu oven. So as you're waiting, you see that's yum. What am I even saying? Yum. Karibuni, sikae mbali. Kameiva, kako sawa. Ongeza karoiko juu, ama ongeza ka spice kenye unataka juu, ama tu vile kako hivyo, ongeza kachumbi na uachane nako hivyo. Our stir fry is now sizzling. and so ready for consumption. Tulikuwa tumesahau greens. Greens ni lazima kwa kila meal. Kata ako kasukuma, kama uko na cabbage kakate, ukiwa na kashamba chuna ako kasukuma kakate. Unaona? Tunarudi kwa oven, vitu zetu ziko ready. Vitu zetu ndo gani? Ni tuwaru na sweet potatoes, because why not? Wacha tukaange cabbage sasa. Did I say cabbage? Hapana, ni kasukuma, nimesahau. Spread that oil. Ni expensive lakini generously. Weka tu vitunguu ndani. We're not going a long process for the skuma. Just oil and onions and we are done. Tupa ndani tusukuma. Tu vitunguu tukishaiva, tupa tusukuma toko ndani bila pressure. Usikuwe na pressure kabisa. Eka tusukuma ndani, steam them a bit and ni hivyo tu simple. Ona hata niliacha kitunguu ikaungua, but now tusukuma ndio uto mkono moja tu. Utaki tusukuma twingi tuharibu tena ati umeweka mboga nyingi ndani. Mkono moja ya tusukuma. Steam them up and you're done with that business. Tukikoroga hako kasukuma, please don't forget to subscribe. Support your girl. Don't forget to subscribe. Did I just forget to tell you guys to put salt in your veggies? But that is common sense. Unajua huwezi kula bila salt, si ndio? Aya. You can also add some onga or roiko in your skuma. It is not forbidden. You see how it's turning and giving me the nice green color? That's what I want. So I think from here, all you're left with is serving and enjoying the meal. Guys, can you see that skuma? It's giving. It has accepted to give today. Can you see the green there? It's greening, it's giving, and green is for life. And food is for more life and better life. So, here we are. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Let's have, tumeacha kuangalia skuma sasa. Let's have a portion of your potatoes, your roasted potatoes. They are nice and crispy right now. Uneka tuka portion kadogo ka display kwanza. We all know that I will finish all those potatoes, but now we start with the display ones first, so that I can show you guys. And my stir fry is still sizzling there, and I'm just serving right now, you know, my stir fry. And I can't wait to just put it in my mouth right now. And my greens, and they're greening and they're giving life, and the food will give me better life. And here we go, guys. Thank you for watching. Here's our meal. You can put any sauce on top of it to top it, but I preferred it that way. You can eat it with tea, milk, juice, whatever you want. Bye, guys. See you next time on the next one.